It's number 2 on ABBA Week 2. All right. This one's from Lynn. Let's go, Lynn. Lynn.
One on the live stream. Make sure to vote. Make sure to watch us live on Saturdays, 11 a.m. PST.
Sure did. Sure do.
All righty. Let's go.
Still there never seems to be a single penny left for me. That's too bad. In my dreams I have a plan. If I got me a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work at all. I'd fool around and have a ball. Money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in the rich man's world. All the things I could do if I had a little money. It's the rich man's world. It's a rich man's world.
Joe, this music video is epic.
It is. This might be one of their best music videos I've ever seen.
It's got so many different edits, so many very intentional shots.
It's got the lights,
It's got
the reflections on the coins.
I love throwing the coins.
Money, money, money.
I love, they throw the coins and they just like watch the coins do nothing for a couple seconds. Like, there they are.
Must be funny.
Hold on. Did you hear the bass line?
I did not.
Crowley moly. Check this one section out.
Man's world.
I think it's right here.
All the things I could do if I had a little money.
Wow.
It's a rich man's world.
Oh, and I love a pull-in. They turn and they pull in. Oh.
Yes.
Now this is the ABBA that I love the most.
These shots are excellent. I love these coins.
Money,
I like
money, money.
money must be funny in a rich man's world, and that's true, because if you have so much of it, it means nothing almost. You can just do anything. Like, that is kind of funny. It's like
crazy.
this, like, what do you? It's kind of like what you're saying about the last one. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. There's nothing. And for them, it's just doesn't mean anything. Who's stopping them?
And they're saying it's always sunny in a rich man's world. Man, imagine being wealthy and having bad days. That sounds awful.
Yeah, or like you wake up one day and you're like, man, I'm just having a bad day. Like that type of bad day.
Because most people's bad days are like, it's like, I live in this stupid house, pay too much, or this apartment that I pay too much for, and I don't have parking. And
No future security.
I have to go to my dumb job for the next 45 years just to pay for this stupid apartment that I hate and all that.
Cars breaking down.
You spiral, right? But if you wake up and you're wealthy and anything you want, you can just buy. And like, I'm just having a bad day. You got some work to do, my friend.
That's even more depressing.
You just gotta sit down with your eyes closed.
Well, you gotta think about it. Sometimes it is kind of easier to have like a goal. What if you've got all your goals? What's your goal? Like
you
when
lose purpose, and then shoot,
when
who are you?
When your goal is trying to be introspective and learn new things about like your internal existential needs, where the hell do you start? Like, where are you supposed to start? That's when that's when like a rich person, like, they gets everything that they want. They're just like, I don't know, I'm gonna go to wherever. Like Dave Chappelle going to Africa or something like that. Like, I'm just gonna go do something else. I like completely off of the track that I've been going on, because this isn't doing it. This isn't working for me.
Well, and the mind always heavily identifies with something. So like when you're broke, you just default to identifying as broke. Like, I'm a broke person. I work all the time, and then that's it. And then when you're rich, you can identify as being rich, but I think what ABBA's talking about here is people with like an absurd amount of money. You're not talking about like, oh, I know a guy who's wealthy. No, we're
nice
talking
house.
like
Good savings.
like gross amounts of wealth. You know, like it's a whole different thing.
You know what a big restriction is for someone with gross amounts of wealth is they get whatever they want, and when they don't get it, that's when they get mad.
Ooh, that's scary. I don't like that. Let's keep watching.
It's a rich man's world. A man like that is hard to find, but I can't get him off my mind. Ain't it sad? And if he happens to be free, I bet he wouldn't fancy me. That's too bad. So I must leave. I'll have to go to Las Vegas or Monaco and win a fortune in a game. My life will never be the same. Money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in the rich man's world. All the things I could do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world. Money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in the rich man's world. All the things I could do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world. It's a rich man's world.
Woo.
Oh, wow. What a flourish. Very good album.
So she was kind of singing about the feeling of wanting to find a rich man to be with, but knowing that it's a bad idea. But then saying like, even if she did find him, would he probably wouldn't even be into her. That's what that second verse was about.
He's just not that into you.
Then she said she needs to go to Las Vegas or Monaco.
The answer is Monaco.
Does Monaco have a bunch of casinos?
Eh.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Not only because it's much closer, but I believe Monaco is a lot nicer than Las Vegas. At least Las Vegas in 1970 something. To be fair, I don't really know much about Monaco in the 1970s either. So
Monaco is in Italy, kind of. It's its own thing, but
France.
It's France.
I think France,
Um,
but it is its own country.
yeah.
And it's a very small, like city state, kind of like Singapore. And I believe most of their they have like no income taxes, so it's kind of a tax haven
Nice.
for wealthy people, and the tax revenue is through the casino. I think the government owns the casino, and that's how they make money.
Dang.
And that's why Monaco is like a very interesting, extremely wealthy place.
Oh, got it. Yeah,
Because
makes
it's
sense.
like got a very big tourism, and and like the government of Monaco owns the tourism.
It's on the Mediterranean, isn't it, Joe?
Yes, that is what I believe I know about Monaco. If I'm wrong, correct me. I don't know. It doesn't matter that much.
I didn't know. I didn't know any of that.
I might just be making it all up.
I believe it.
Monaco might not even exist.
I'm ready
That
to
might be
believe.
from a movie.
That might be from a Movo I saw once.
I watched a film Movo one time back in my day.
You guys like Movos too? What kind of Movos you like?
I believe it. Either film or digital. Either film or digital. Digital Movos.
Tell me about these Movos.
I believe it's on a discus.
This is a catchy song, but I don't want to be about to get into bed with this song stuck in my head. I do not want to be laying down with money.
Must be funny.
Because I'm going to be dreaming with that dang song, ripping through my dreams, all anxious and stuff. Because this song kind of has like...
It's
this,
intense.
There's a lot of tension, and it's like lurking and lingering and building, and it's uncomfortable. It's
what it makes me
anxiety-ridden.
it makes me think of like a wealthy businessman in the early 80s or late 70s. I always think early 80s because of the whole like Wall Street lifestyle, kind of American Psycho thing was big in the 80s.
Yeah.
And they're just in a smoky room judging women's looks.
Oh, the dream. I'm kidding.
But yeah, that's what that song makes me think of. It's like a sinister back room of a Wall Street banker thing.
Yeah, it sounds awful, man.
Terrifying.
I don't see, like, in this digital age, I can just sit on the internet with my brother and make videos and stuff.
That's right.
But I don't know what the heck I would be doing if we were this age in the 80s. I'd probably have to have a wife and kids and a real
Probably
job.
just have some like normal, well-paying job that we didn't go bankrupt going to school for.
I'd be so depressed and freaking an alcoholic, most likely.
Well, you'd smoke cigarettes at least.
Well, that takes the edge off, huh?
That's right. And you drink a lot of coffee.
I drink so much coffee and so much beer.
You drink coffee to get you through the day and beer to get you through the coffee.
Beer to get me through the day.
Or what's it called? A nice little 3-martini lunch, Mike.
Hey, when in Rome. That's what you got to do to get through the day. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably work at a factory. Factories were big in the 80s, right?
Yeah, they were closing.
They were closing down, yeah.
Yeah, in the 80s. I don't know, Mike. You could have been one of the stars of one of those John Hughes movies.
I was not going to be an actor. I'd probably play some music in like a local cover band or something.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Probably like a local Who cover band. You've never discussed liking the Who, but I just imagine in the 1880s you would like
in the
Who.
1880s.
In the 1880s, Mike. In the 1880s, now that would have been a different life.
In the 1880s, I would have been in Movos.
Yeah, Mike would have been in Nickelodeons, and I would have been a jester. Well, now we're talking in the 1580s.
Yeah. In the 1880s, Joe would have gotten pneumonia and died.
That's true. That's true. If I lived any time like 40 years before, within like more than 40 years before I was born, I would have just died when I was a child.
Toast.
Yeah.
Anyways,
but
I mean,
due to modern science,
Joe's still living and entertaining the troops.
I'm still here
from the comfort of our own home.
Yeah, a little WT5 Baxter. I had pneumonia when I was 3 or 4.
Yeah. Had to go to the hospital.
Pretty rough. But I'm still here. I'm still standing.
All right. Moving on to my favorite part of every week.